Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have for you a really simple everyday makeup look that I have been using this fall. So if you want to see it or recreate it, let's get started. So starting off as my foundation, I'm gonna be using my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. Now this one is a soft water light texture foundation, and as you see you have to shake it in order to get the product evenly out. Now this one has a light to medium coverage, and I'm using the shade 52 Beige Rose. Now what I love about this foundation is that it makes the skin look glowy and radiant, and I'm actually applying it with my Real Technique sponge and just pretty much blending it everywhere. Now as you see, the shade is a little bit lighter than my skin right now, but as you blend it in with a really damp beauty sponge, it just becomes pretty much your skin. Now this one is a little bit heavily perfumed, so if you're not a fan of that types of foundation, probably this one will be for you. But for fall, I just love wearing it. Now for concealer, I'm gonna be using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Medium Dark. Now this one is an ultra lightweight and it has a lot of coverage and it's quite buildable. I pretty much place it everywhere. It just covers my dark circles and all those darker areas of my face like nothing else. As you see, I just like to place it around my nose, around my mouth, on my chin, on the center of my brows, and I'm just laughing guys because I look real silly. And like I said before, it's very lightweight, and then I just go back in with the Real Technique sponge and just pretty much blend everything. And this concealer for me, it stays in place, but if you want to maybe just assure it a little bit better, you can use a bit of powder. But to me, it just pretty much lasted through the day, and I just love that lightweight, so prefer to use it without powder. For my brows, I'm gonna rely on my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. This ultra slim retractable pencil is just perfect for precising, detailing, and creating hair-like strokes. It's ideal for places like my non-insisting arcs. It just stays put and gives me natural looking brows. And right now I just really like my brows to look fuller, and this one just does the job. And I like to start pretty much defining just below the lines and then pretty much fill the ends, and then I just go back with the spoolie and just pretty much spread the product even. And I just love because it really mimics the hair like nothing else, and the color pretty much matches very well my hair, so I guess that's why I love this shade in particular. And as you see, it just defines your brows like nothing else. Like I didn't have any brows and now I do. That's why I love it so much. Now to set my brows in place, I'm going to be using my brand new MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Gel. It's pretty much a really subtle, not greasing formula that just sets my brows hairs and keeps them in place. I'm actually using the shade Ebony Brown, which at first I thought it was a little bit dark, but as you see, and like I said, it's very subtle, like it doesn't go all crazy color on you. Now what draws me to this is that it says that it's waterproof, so I'm gonna test it out through the end of the day just to see if it really holds, but I just love that it doesn't feel crunchy. Now for my eyes, I'm going to start by using my MAC Paint Pot in Indianwood. And this one is a metallic antique bronze in a creamy eyeshadow form. What I love about the MAC Paint Pots is that they're blending smoothly over the lid. It's buildable, so you can go soft or bold. And it isn't cakey. Actually, it's quite smooth. The color stays true and it doesn't crease. And specifically because now we're coming on festive season, that's why I love this gold, because it's a little bit more muted, like it isn't like crazy sparkling. It just looks a little bit more like natural and soft, and definitely for the daylight, it's just a color that I like to wear just on its own. I mean, today I'm gonna be blending it with another shadow, but just pretty much if you're like a one shadow kind of a gal, this one is for you. Now for the crease, I'm going to be using this one eyeshadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Burnt Orange. It's a slightly muted medium dark orange brown with a warm undertone. It has a great pigmentation and it's really blendable. I'm just speeding up this process, so because it just took me a little bit of a time just to make sure that I got all the way to the crease, a little bit on the brown bone as well. This color, what I love is you can also wear it as a blush, I believe, and it's a matte one, so definitely is perfect for the crease. Now I also like to apply a little bit underneath the waterline just to make the eyeshadow a little bit more even, and also make my eyes a little bit more smaller because they're really round. Now on to the lashes, and for that I'm going to be applying first an eyeliner on the roots of the lashes just to make them look fuller. I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Eye Pencil in the shade Onyx Black. It's long wearing, water resistant, and the formula is creamy and glides smoothly. Plus it has a smudger on one of the ends if you want to make it more of a smoky look. And then mascara, I'm going to be using my Clinique High Impact Curling Mascara. Now this one is the waterproof version. To me, with mascaras, I always have to go waterproof because I have really oily eyelids and I don't want to end the day with some panda eyes. So what I love about this one is that it makes my lashes look longer and more dark and black. And it's a little bit of a hassle to remove. It's this size of mascara that you have to remove with warm water. You cannot use just a simple eye makeup remover, but because the effect that it gives and it stays in place, I just keep wearing it, and it's such a classic and I love the way that it looks. Now for bronzer, I'm gonna be using one of my glow kits from Anastasia Beverly Hills shades, and it's the one Golden Bronze. Now I love this bronzer because even though that it looks a little bit sparkly under the palette, when you put it on, it just makes your skin look a bit glowy and natural. And the color is very subtle. Like, I mean, my skin tone obviously is darker, so I think for a lighter complexion definitely will look a little bit more, but in my case I like it because it looks really natural and creates a little bit of a glow. Now for blush, I'm going to be using one of Becca's Mineral Blushes, and this one is in the shade Flower Child. It's a baby pink dusty one with some gold undertones. I love it because you can actually use it as well as a highlighter because it does have that glowy effect. And I love these Becca ones. They just blend very easily, and I just love a little bit of color under the cheeks because I'm just going crazy a little bit on the creasing on the mouth. I like my cheeks to look a little bit more soft. Now I'm going back with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm going to be using as my highlighter the shade Deep in Gold. Now this one is a little bit more of a tan rosy shade, and I just love, look at that. It just instantly creates that glowiness, and I love this one especially for the daylight because it's a little bit more soft than the others, and it really lasted through the end of the day. And I have even used this one as an eyeshadow. I just love the Anastasia Glow Kit. It's just perfect. Now lastly, I'm gonna be using for my lips, yes, another Anastasia Beverly Hills product. I just love this brand so much, and it's one of their liquid lipsticks in the shade Ashton. Now this one is a mid-tone yellow brown. I just love the intensity and the pigmentation of this liquid lipstick. They're just right now like a cult favorite, and I love that it really delivers a rich, long-wearing matte looks. And to me, I'm all about matte lipsticks. I think I will always be. Now I use the flat sponge tip applicator pretty much very well on the corners and for overlining the lips. And I just love the precision that this liquid lipsticks has, and obviously their lasting power. Now I'm hoping to get the strawberry one, which is like this bright red shade that I guess will look beautiful for Christmas. So guys, this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this simple everyday makeup look. Now I know that I haven't been uploading videos regularly, but after this week I'm gonna be more into my schedule. So like I said before and always, thank you very much for watching, and till next time guys, bye.